Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumps back with another OPTC video, and today we're talking about the Kizuna Clash, going through my playthrough, and I've got a couple of teams for you guys that'll hopefully help you guys out. And yeah, I would highly recommend you guys bring as many point boosters as you can in the early stages. The scaling for this Kizuna is not very high, so keep changing your teams as you go. Try and get as many Kizuna tickets as you can for your team. And hopefully you guys do well. So we're going to hop into the video. I'm just going to sort of jump in and do one of the saves while I'm talking. But yeah, like I said, guys, the Shanks Crew batch, they are all boosted. Marco, some of the bullet characters are boosted. And obviously the Kizuna boosters as well. So we're going to hop in to some teams. Make sure you guys are doing as many of the quest saves as possible, as you do want to try and get as many points as you can for your team. Don't be the guy on the team that is just letting everyone down. And yeah, we're going to hop in. So I'll see you guys in the teams. As you see, guys, the scaling is quite low, and you can wipe Moria very easy. So let's hop into the teams. Alright, guys, so the first variation for this video is going to be against the DEX team. Now, the DEX variation that I have to Moria. He's going, like I said, going to gloom us for 5 turns with sockets and the support of the Straw Hat crew. We can get rid of it. Then we are going to remove the oh no, he removes defense up. Oh no, I didn't want to switch. Oh, whatever. They remove defense up. They don't remove damage reduction. That's a bit annoying. Well, oh no, Vivi Rebecca. Derp, derp, derp. Sometimes I'm just derpy, guys. So bear with me. Feel free to laugh at me in the comments. But Vivi Rebecca is the damage reduction, and we are in the early stages, so we don't really need the special of Big Mom. But if you stall out one turn, you can get that fairly easily. There you go, guys. That was the Vivi Rebecca team against the DEX Variation. Alright, guys, so the second team... Alright, so the second team I have for you guys on the DEX Variation is a bullet-led team. This is the team here. We've got Croc on this team for the orb boost. We're still rocking Chopper for the chain coefficient and the gloom removal, which is quite handy, as well as removing the despair. Well, he will remove the despair as well. So you don't actually really need the crewmate ability of the Straw Hat Pirates now that I'm looking at it. But yeah, let's hop in. The switch effect of Arlong is going to help us out a bit as well, as we can get our extra boost of the base attack up by their switch effect. So we do get our chain lock here, which kind of sucks. So you do kind of need to bring someone to remove it, but we are just going to use a bullet special there, just because it's not going to matter actually, because they've got that stupid 1 damage only debuff. But as we move on to the final stage, we are going to use the Croc special to remove the defense up. And then we're going to use our Chopper special to remove the coefficient. Switch with Arlong. Color affinity with Lucci. Lucci's also going to give us a full board of orbs, which is quite nice. And Arlong special is going to give us the attack boost. So with that, we have so much damage, it's not even funny. And there you go, guys. That's the bullet team. If you've got bullet, I'd highly recommend using him, as he is going to make things very, very easy for you guys. So, all right, guys. The final team I have for the DEX Variation is actually the team that I'll be rocking. So, this will be continuously changing as time goes on. But basically, for the meantime, I'm just going to try and bring as many boosters as I possibly can, and just get as many points as possible. So this is the team that I'm rocking here. We get a two times ticket boost. So let's hop in. I understand that the Nightmare Luffy is not getting boosted by Bullet, but that's absolutely fine, because we're actually going to use the Nightmare Luffy as the first attacker in our chain every time. Now the thing that this team lacks is a chain locker, but we do have a chain booster by Brook. Thing is, though, I don't have a way of removing the chain lock here, this one. So, oh, actually, no, I think I do. Do I? No, I don't. No, I definitely don't. But that's actually fine. Because even with the chain lock that we get, we still have so much damage that we can fly through this without any issues. Later on down the track, I'm probably going to have to add Chopper onto this team. Or someone to be able to remove that chain lock, or otherwise I'm going to be in a little bit of strife. So for this variation, we have Jin to remove... Oh, you don't remove Despair, no. Sorry, we have Brooks to remove the Despair, thank goodness. He does give us the chain boost as well, but he mainly makes orbs matching. With Bullet as leader, though, we're not really overly concerned about that, but it'll work nonetheless. Nami's on this team for the color affinity boost, and with all those buffs, we should smash Moria. Okay, I was expecting to kill, but whatever. Nightmare Luffy does the trick. So there you go, guys. That's my highest point boosting team that I'll be rocking for the majority of... Alright, so moving on to the quick variation. we have a full DEX Kaido-led team for the first team I had for you. So let's hop in here with the Kaido team. Something to note here is we do have a support effective Daruma on the Hyozo to remove the special blind that gets inflicted to us on this variation. So using Kaido's end-of-turn damage, we are going to sort of blitz through this. Obviously, there's lots of teams that can beat this, but if you have any boosted units, I would definitely recommend bringing them, as they will give you more Kizuna tokens. Now, this team here, I just realized that as I went in, that you can't actually use the Nami special, so any slot any like slot boost that you use is going to get nullified by Gecko Morio. So we are going to use our he uses special here. It literally doesn't matter what you do, as we are going to use the Boa Sandersonia special here to give us the full border orbs, and then we're going to use the Big Mom special for the chain lock and everything else. So start attacking with Big Mom first, as she gets no real buff from everything else, but as you guys can see, there's plenty of damage in this team. Replacement for Nami would be the Colosseum Neptune. So there you go, guys. That was the DEX Variation. Alright, guys, so the second team I have for you guys for the quick variation is a double-led Laffy team. Now, this team does work quite well, and it's going to be greater for the later stages if you have these units. If you have these units and you don't have any of the boosters or anything like that, I mean, go for gold. Pudding's replaceable in this team. I just brought her so we can get the orb boost on the final turn. And we also have the dual unit Zoro Sanji for the attack boost. Basically, we're just going to be hitting so hard with our Laffys that that's the main thing that we want to do here. So, going to use a Laffy special. Then we're going to use another Laffy special. Oh, I didn't still have a Pudding special. This is where you want to put the Pudding special though, to stockpile the Laffy specials. But you guys get the gist, and like this team's pretty overkill. But I just thought I'd mention it as the pudding trick can work quite well, especially in the later stages. So we are going to use our Hody special here to remove the special blind, as he removes it himself, or most of it himself. We're going to use the Big Mom special here to give us the chain lock and the extra base stats. Use Zoro Sanji's first, so you get the better attack boost too. Man, I'm playing like an absolute scrub today. But as you guys can see, we're gonna have so much damage that we don't even have to worry about that. So there you go, guys. That was my second team for the quick variation. And the final team I have for you guys against the quick variation is the team that I'm rocking. Once again, like the other teams, subject to change, but at the moment we are just rocking as many of the boosters as possible. Let me just check if I've got everything that I need. Special blind. No slots. That's fine. Cool. So this is the team here that we're going to be rocking. Let's hop in. Like I said, guys, if you can find a Nightmare Luffy, bring Nightmare Luffy. Bring a Brook, bring a Nami. It really doesn't matter. They are super effective against all types, and they will be giving you a lot more tickets. So with the boost, we get the Laffy special. So on this stage here, as we get a full board of empty orbs, we can use the Django special to give us a full board of locked color affinity orbs, and just giving us that wipe as well. Using Laffy special, we can kill this chick here. Ideally, you want to use the Nightmare Luffy special as well when he gets harder, but for now, just for the sake of it, there you go. Onto Mori here, we are going to use our Nami special. That's really unnecessary, I just forgot to take that off. Nami special, Arlong special, and the Brook special. Remembering we can't use orb boosts on this stage, but I don't even know when we're going to need that. So there you go, guys. That was my my team for the quick variation. Alright guys, so the final variation is the strength variation. So the first team I have for you guys here is a double Shanks Crew led team. In the early stages, guys, you can just bring all of the boosted units like Legend Marco and stuff like that as well to get more Kizuna tickets. But as for when it gets to the later stages, this is what the team will end up looking like. So we want to make sure we're in our quick variation of the Shanks Crew. And on this turn here, we're actually going to use both of our Shanks specials. Another good unit to bring on this team is the new Kuro and... what's his name? Kuro and Django, as they block the special bind. So that's something to know, but just using the Shanks specials, even if you don't hit your perfects, you can literally just fly through all of these units without any issues whatsoever. Because Shanks Crew is just a monster, to be honest. So onto the Moria variation. We already have this chain lock from Shanks, but he puts up a threshold barrier. So we are going to use the support ability there to give Shanks extra damage. Bobbins is going to remove the thresholds. So use Sobomar special first. We're not going to need it at the moment, but you want to use the Sobomar special first so you can get the cooldown to get the big 2.5 times attack boost. But like I said, at the early stages, you don't even really need Cracker on this team either at the moment, as there's just so much damage. So bring the boosted units, get those tickets. It'll definitely help your team out. But there you go, guys. That was a quick variation against Gecko Moria. Alright, guys. So the next team I have for you for the strength variation is actually a Marco team. Now, I've sort of just thrown on a whole bunch of boosters here as well to make sure that we can get as many tickets as possible. But Marco should be able to do it quite nicely. We've got Bobbins here again for the threshold, and we've got Shanks here again for the chain lock. He is obviously replaceable with Big Mom.
You doing cooking clips?
No, I've been checking them. One here.
The lady's rang up. She's on the phone. She said she's ordered dog food.
So we're going to just fly through this part here.
Nazareth?
Nope.
Okay. It's just she's ordered puppy. She wants normal dog food.
Just tell her to bring it back and swap it. Alright, so next on stage 2 we are going to use our Shank special. Apologies about that, guys. And we are going to fly through these enemies with the Shank special, as Shank special is ridiculously overpowered. It also will block the chain lock that he gives, that the Moria gives us as well. Well, it avoids the coefficient he gives you. So just bring a chain locker, basically. It's the way to go about this to get around that debuff. Like I said, you can bring anyone. Big Mom will work fine. Again, we're going to use Silvermask special here. You can run Silvermask as leader when it gets harder as well, guys. he will work absolutely fine as well. We've got Bullet here for the color affinity. Don't worry if you ever use, what's it called? What are they called? Health cuts, as he just heals back up. But as you guys can tell, plenty of damage there. So that was the Marco team. And the final team I have for you guys on the strength variation is actually my team that I'm rocking. Again, subject to change as the event goes on. But basically, this is what it's looking like to begin with. Actually, I need to check. I need to get rid of... I need to bring someone to remove the threshold damage. Oh, no, I don't. I've got the boosted units. So we are going to rock a double Shanks team here. But if you can find a... We can. Nightmare Luffy. We're going to bring Nightmare Luffy. Oh, we got a Kizuna support. That's nice. Alright, so we're going to switch into Jin, as he is going to give us the blue unit. Alright, we're going to use our Shanks special here. And with that, we should have so much damage we can fly through this stage again. There we go. Alright, moving on to Moria. We are basically just going to use our specials here, and we're going to wipe. Switching with our Arlong crew is going to give us the base stat boost. Going to get the chain boost with our Brook as well as the orbs. We can remove the damage threshold and color affinity with Nami. Orb boost with Jin and Krieg, and GG Moria. Cool. And that was my team, guys, for the strength variation. So there you go, guys. They were my teams and some team variations for this Kizuna Clash. I hope you guys and your teams do really, really well. Feel free to hit me up. Let me know what teams you guys are using. Let me know if there's any better ways of doing what what I was saying, or if there's any other characters that I just sort of haven't thought of. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you hit the like button. If you want to stay up to date with all the OPTC content and other gacha content, make sure to hit the subscribe button. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Lights!